Ayun, out na everybody hit the like.
It don't matter what it is. It's up. You already know. That's all I need y'all to do. That's it. Nothing else.
I'm on TikTok.
That's it. I just want y'all to go there. Oh yeah, we about to do numbers for sure. Yo. Mic check. check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Welcome to the Where the Highlights podcast, where we highlight the world, showcase talent all across the world, and we try to keep kids off the street. This is the first episode of the Where the Highlights podcast, and also go to wherethehighlights.com so you can get all the merch, t-shirts, hats, pants, clothes, underwear if you want to. It don't matter what it is.
Talk to him.
So I need everybody to send W's in the chat. Give it a couple seconds. Yeah, we have a very special guest. Very, very special guest. He is the first person on the Word of Highlights podcast. Mr. 1,183 points.
Talk to him here.
Come on. This is in 2.5 years.
Talk to him.
Come on. In college. Mr. Crook himself. Say what's up to the podcast.
Hey man, I really just appreciate it. I appreciate the World of Highlights for having me. This is incredible. I love what you guys are doing. Just everything that's going on right now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. I'm a fan, and I love seeing it, man. I love seeing it.
And I just want to say we really appreciate you. Hey,
yeah,
you the first person. You didn't have no second guesses.
Right.
Like, how do you feel about coming on to this podcast today?
Man, it's just love. I mean, it's love. I mean, with it being family,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's something that's special. I mean, it's a long time coming.
100%.
Just being able to. I mean, it was no hesitation. It was off the rip. I'm coming. I'm here.
Yeah, you made an hour and a half driving down here,
yeah,
my guy?
Yeah. It was.
That's dedication.
Yeah, right on it, man. And
that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, man. It's nice, man. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm very happy to be here, man. For real.
All right, first things first. So, you went to Millwood, right?
Right.
How was your experience there?
Yeah, Millwood was great. I mean, just from freshman year to senior year, you seen the growth.
Okay.
It was a lot of different things that I kind of went through. Coming in like freshman year, I wasn't really used to the style of play. I used to go in as an 8th grader and I used to watch them practice, and I used to be on the side, practicing and kind of emulating what they do. But when I got there, it was a whole different speed. So I ended up freshman year playing JV, and then I ended up getting moved up and playing with the varsity towards the end, and it was dope, man. I ended up winning the ring that year. Yeah. I was on the bench though, but we was in there, So
I was just about to ask you about that.
Yeah. But it was a good experience, and then just going out sophomore year, junior year, making it to state, and then senior year winning it again, and you don't know it was the dude that scored in the wrong basket, and that whole thing, but it was a dope experience. I mean, just high school in general, all around, I wouldn't trade it.
So was like basketball like your first sport?
Yeah,
nothing else.
I would say basketball was my first sport, but my pops, he was very precise on having me go to different sports, do baseball, do football, play golf, and
understandable.
Yeah,
he didn't want to fall out of love with it.
Right.
I completely.
He just kind of put me in different things, but basketball was just gravitating. I mean, I couldn't get away from basketball. It was just, no matter what I do, I remember it was a time I was actually on the football field, and I was playing quarterback. This is for the Steelers. If y'all don't know, that's like the, what I'm saying. That's another story. But I was playing, and I just remember just thinking like, I don't really want to. I'm trying to hoop. Like I ain't really trying to, And I'm saying this at like 8 years old, 9 years old. So I already knew that basketball was it for me. So yeah.
Man, you just don't want all the passes.
Oh no, I was the backup QB on the team, but hey, that's like the best job. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't really doing that. You just gotta hey.
Get everybody in line.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it was cool, man. It was cool.
So that championship game, what was going through your mind when we scored on the opposite side of the goal?
Man, with me being right there, like I was literally right there when he laid it up. I don't know what to think. I mean, I was trying to just stop him, but then I realized like, no, he going towards our basket. Let me slow down just a tad. Let me see what he about to do. And I think he was just too happy and scored. But hey, it is what it is, and
Joyful noise.
you know what I mean. And it was fun though. I mean that whole game was fun. And but the championship game playing Okima, going into 3 overtimes and having to really fight for it, that I think that builded me, not only me but my teammates as well, to kind of fight through things. It's not going to be easy, and I'm glad that state ring wasn't easy.
Do you have any friendships with your friends from high school?
Oh yeah. I mean, mostly the whole team really is still kind of in contact with each other, whether it be through via social media or texting each other or calling each other. We all stay in contact. Oh. So yeah, it's still genuine love. It was really a brotherhood. So it was cool, man. It was dope.
Are you the best player still?
Am I the best player still? There's a guy named Ashford Golden that played on our team. He's actually playing overseas right now. I would say it's I don't like just going on saying, I'm the best. My confidence is always there, right? But I'm not going to be the one to just I'm the best. I'm what I'm saying. I know where I come from. I know it's a long road to get to be at that top tier. So, but I'll say I play with a lot of great guys. Play with a lot of great people.
He just saying he better than y'all. That's all.
That's not at all what I'm saying.
Humble about it.
That's not at all what I'm saying. That did not utter out my mouth not once. So I'm not trying to. Don't try to steer this because I know some people gonna try to clip it. I know you're gonna try to clip this up to where
he's sugarcoating it.
Oh my God, here we go.
All right, so let's fast forward to college, freshman year. What was your mindset just walking into it?
Freshman year. Yeah, freshman year was different. It was a lot more freedom than I was used to. I'll just put it like that because you and then with me going to McPherson College in Kansas. Yeah, like you away. I'm about 3.5 hours away from home, so I'm
kicking it.
You kicking it. You ain't really worried about the class. I know I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't worried. I was freshman. I was a freshman. I was everything was new. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? About to be outside. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I was really just experimenting, just seeing, man, just kind of seeing different things, just seeing how everything goes, and it was a journey. I like my freshman year. I wouldn't trade it. I really wouldn't, man. It was dope.
It's good. So I was doing my little research. You feel me? Just a little bit of research.
Okay, what you got?
How did it feel to have 2 offers and be ranked 0 stars?
Yeah, that was. I mean, it hurt. I mean, this is honestly the first time that I've actually talked about this.
We getting deep. We getting deep.
I was expecting myself, to go D1, but at the time, you don't really know. Like as a kid, I didn't really know what it took to go, Division 1. Mm-hmm. So, I'm thinking that I'm doing all the necessary things, but I really wasn't, and so. It hurt. I mean, it hurt to only find out that, when reality sets in that you're not going Division 1, you're going to have to go to a JUCO or NAIA, and that's what ended up happening. I mean, and I remember going on 92nd to Britton Church and just being mad and just being on the court for hours, just trying to get it out, because I had to set that reality in my head. That's what it was. So it was tough, but I prayed about it. And God led me to McPherson College, so I wouldn't go back on it at all. It kind of molded me, it made me, it groomed me. Mm-hmm. So I take it with gratitude.
So first game, how did you prepare for it? Like
first game of college. For if you don't know, at some NAIA schools they have JVs, they have junior varsities. So my freshman year preparing for junior varsity, I didn't really prepare for it. I didn't. I mean, I took it as a joke. I was already thinking I'm 18 going on 19. Like I don't need to be JV. Like what? I'm in college. What do I tell the homies back at the crib? Like, like they like how you doing, Chris? You good? Man, everything moving. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to say nothing too much about it, you know. But you just got to come to terms with it. But my sophomore year, I ended up starting for varsity for McPherson, and my mindset changed. You know, I got a lot more serious, and you know, it just went up from there.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. So, what was you eating up there? You know, to keep you in shape and stuff.
Yeah.
You wasn't like slacking off.
Yeah. But what some need to understand, if you listening to this right now, at some NAI, this is the direct camera, right? At some NAIAs, there are not a lot of options, so you have to take what you can get. And you know, they had a lot of different things. You know, they had the a la carte, you know, with the sandwiches, and you just kind of had to make it. You had to make it work. You know, they had a salad bar, so you had to make your salads, make your sandwiches. As far as just consistently eating right in college, I would say that's a negative. You know, McDonald's caramel frappe, extra caramel. You know, you hear me? Like, not no more, of course, but like, you know, back then that was like my go-to.
He's speaking for him. He's speaking for him.
Yeah. So you know, it was times where I did eat really good. You know, and you know, you just kind of build on it. So
that's what I like to hear. Like, I never went to college. I wanted to go, but
right.
I didn't want to be broke.
I'm
still broke. I'm still broke.
That's real though. Like that's real. Like that college life is different. Like especially if you at a lower level, JUCO, NAIA, Division I, Division II. You know, it's sometimes where it's tough, man. I mean, you just gotta persevere and get through it.
Oh yeah,
really though. Like,
yeah. So did you like stay in the gym 24/7 after you got to varsity?
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely stayed in the gym. I stayed on the shooting gun. I stayed working on my game. But it wasn't just me. I mean, it was others that inspired me to kind of be in the gym, kind of the upperclassmen. TJ Grant, Deontay Woods, Samson Shivers, Smokey. But you know, just guys like that just kind of, you know, really just showed me like, you know, this is what it takes to be good at the college level. You know, even at the pro level. You know, so they kind of instilled me in on a workout routine to help me and groom me and move me. So yeah, it was dope.
You should have people looking out for you.
Yeah, for
Some
sure.
Some people be stingy about everything.
Yeah. Like, especially when it come to like upperclassmen, sometimes they don't really want to mess with you sometimes.
Yeah, they bougie with it.
Yeah, for sure. At least you know, man, it was. I'm gonna keep it short, but it was a time when we was freshmen, and I told all the freshmen, yo, we about to play the upperclassmen. Like, we about to play them. I don't care. This is our first day on campus. They beat us, of course, but like, you know, I guess they liked the fact that, you know, it was, you know, he ain't gonna back down. He gonna stay solid with it. So yeah, you know, that's.
You ain't punk out. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
He's stepping to the plate when nobody else did.
Right.
Nobody else ain't thinking about it. Let's go play varsity.
Right.
Don't let them have it.
Right, for sure. It like I said, we lost. We lost you know, we fought. We
How much y'all lose by though?
We fought. I don't remember the score, bro. I don't remember the score. I think it was 15. I'm gonna say we lost by a lot, so 5. It was 15-10. I'm lying like a boy. Nah, I think we had like 6 or 7. I ain't gonna lie, it was like 15-6 or 7. Yeah. But yeah, it was a growing experience for sure.
That's good. That's what I like to hear. What are some challenges you overcame, like coming from high school to college?
Coming from high school to college, I think one challenge was just being disciplined, being away from home. I think that's one challenge that I overcame, because at first it was killing me. Like I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to be disciplined. I didn't understand it. So making that transition from high school to college, when I finally figured it out, that's what it was. Like, it was me just being disciplined. That's all it is.
Did you get like homesick? Like
no, I ain't gonna lie. I really wasn't homesick. Just because I didn't go out a lot, you know, in high school. So it was more so just I'm ready for whatever in college. And yeah, like it had to be just being disciplined. I mean, that was the main challenge that I overcame. And once I got that down, everything was good. Everything just started flowing.
Have like take anything like advice from a lot of people or just certain people?
I try to take something from everybody. I feel like everybody here has something to offer. as far as knowledge, intelligence. So you have to be open-minded with certain things. So I try to not block everyone out. Just try to take bits and pieces from people. Probably the best advice that I got so far. So far was probably was probably my uncle Sledge. He actually told me, it was when I was working at Gold's Gym, he just told me, don't ever let anyone tell you that it's not possible. But it was the way that he said it. Don't ever let anyone tell you that it's not possible. And I think for what I'm doing and what I'm going for, I think that resonates with me the most.
Oh, yeah.
And it always goes back to that, just how he said it. You hear that a lot from people, just keep going, keep grinding. But it was just the tone in which he said it, and I think that really, yeah, it was just, yeah, it was here, it was real. So for sure.
When you growing up, who did you look up to?
That was in my life, or just people that I saw on TV, or just in general?
Yeah.
Growing up, it was probably my big brother. Yeah, it was probably my big brother, Crook. Yeah, that was one person that.
That's my name, y'all.
Yeah. that was one person that really had my back. I mean, he had my back through it all. We definitely have had our experiences and just going through life together.
Sound like he inspired you a lot.
Yeah, he definitely is my inspiration. I mean, he's, if not the main reason that I'm still on what I'm doing and going for this, and it is for him. It is for him. It's for all of us. And he really touched me in a different way when it comes to him. He actually was in music as well, and still is. And he actually made a song about me. And it was just no, I ain't got the song. The song. He played it for me one time, but he made a song about me in high school, talking about how I was gonna make it. And a lot of people don't know that. I think that's exclusive too, by the way. But yeah,
you hear that here at the Where the Highlights podcast.
Yeah, So yeah, he made a song about me, and it always just stuck with me, even through the ups and downs that we had. He definitely always supported my dream. So yeah, he a real one. He definitely a real one. Shout out Corey, man. That's my guy, bro.
The one and only.
And you too, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Hater. He's hating. So what have you learned about yourself, like from, I'm gonna say from middle school till now?
From middle school till now, that I was always on the right track. I think that's the main thing that I'm starting to realize now at 28. Like, I was always on the right track. I think it was meant for me to kind of be who I am today. And just knowing, just looking back and just seeing how I used to flow, how I used to move, it's still kind of the same, and it's just basketball, watching TV, just chilling and, just going about it.
You ever like almost steered away from this path?
I think it was one time where I did. And
don't say you got taken to jail.
Nah.
Now I gotta know. I have to know now.
But no, it was one time, man, and
hold on. If it's like too graphic or anything around
no. I know what we on. It's just PG, man. It ain't graphic at all. Now it was one time though. I definitely it definitely hurt. It was just some people that I thought was rocking with it, that I thought was moving with it, that really believed in me, and I found out that they was saying stuff on the side and stuff like that, and this is when I was still pretty young minded, and it really got to me though. It really got to me, but it was like, dang, how could they? You know what I mean? Like, y'all was just in my face telling me, you got it, and then all of a sudden stuff ain't moving how you thought it would move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people start to shift, and it really did hurt me, as a youngin'. It really did. But yeah, I think that's probably one thing for real.
So you left high school. Tell me like how your first practice went in college. Was it like pushing you hard, training hard? Was it like light work? I
would say in our high school practices, Coach Tim is gonna kill me for this, but I gotta be honest. Like, our high school practices was actually harder. As far as like the first year, like just kind of the adjustment that we did we did a lot more running in high school.
Yeah.
So in college, it was a lot more strategic. So it was, by the book, especially with Coach Tim, it was by the book. I mean, he had everything broken down, simplified to the T. So in high school, you just focusing on running, and that was a lot for us, But here, we going over plays, we doing this at this time. We got our running from 6:20 to 6:45, and then at 6:50 we going here. You got a water break from 6:52 to, you know what I mean? It was like that. Yeah, it was definitely scheduled. Yeah, it was scheduled. And so I'd say like the high school practices were harder because you don't know what you about to do. You could be running the whole practice, so
because you did one mistake and you just
running, you just in there. So yeah, I say that's just the real.
What do you think the coach were looking into the players? Effort, hustle, Timmy, like.
What do coaches be looking for?
Yeah.
In players?
Yeah.
As far as like high school players coming to college or?
Just in general.
Just in general?
Yeah.
I think what college coaches most definitely look at is your character off the court. I know it sounds cliche but they really do. I mean, it's your character off the court. How do you conduct yourself? Are you, when you on the bench and you're not playing that much, are you happy? Are you sad? Are you rooting on your teammates? I mean, it's real. When you're in the game and you're having a bad game, what else are you doing? If you're shooting bad, say you're not shooting too good, the coach is going to say, okay, I know he can shoot. I know he can play. Let me see how you handle it. What else he going to do? Is he going to lock down on defense? Yeah. Is he about to make a play offensively for his teammate? Or is he going to pout because he's not making shots?
He going to pout.
You know what I'm saying? So they look at that, and if you can move your light in a different way, if you're not shooting well, then you'll be fine. Because you can always impact the game in different ways. It don't have to be just scoring, and I think with the younger generation, some of the younger generation, they believe that it's just about the scoring. It's not just about scoring. It's a lot more to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more to it. And
what's the only way you win games, though?
Corey, do you want me to break this down, man? Do you want me to break this down, man? Yeah. So if it was just about scoring, right? I think that the best teams in the league didn't win then. If it was just about scoring. You have to be able to play defense. You have to be able to communicate. Your help side has to be there. Your coaches has to be there. Y'all have to be a unit, right? So your teammates have to talk. Y'all have to trust each other while you're out there. It's not, I'm going to pass him the ball. ISO. ISO. Go ahead. Go to work. You got it. Go ahead. Do your thing. Yeah. No, it's not going to work like that. Now, how about a, hey, send me this screen. You're going to go backside. Once you go backside, cut. If you cut, maybe you'll be open or I can hit the foreman on the top. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all could run off verse action off of that. So, I mean, it's just a lot of things that go into it that's detailed, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's more than scoring, Corey. It's more it's more than scoring. But I see your point though. I really do. I see your perspective. I really do.
You gotta think about it. Defense don't win games. Buckets do.
Defense don't win games. Buckets do.
Yeah. Think about it.
Defense don't win games. Buckets do. All right. I got you, bro. I got you. Go ahead.
All right. So, like, what's your mental in basketball?
My mental right now, is just being the best version of myself. I think that's where I'm at with it. I'm not worried about trying to be better than this person. I'm not worried about what this person's doing, what this person's doing. I know I'm gonna show love, right? Yeah. I'm gonna show love regardless. So my mindset right now is, hey, just be the best version of yourself. Just be you. Yeah. I mean, and if people like you, cool. If people don't like you, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that you showing love. You know that you pure of heart. And I'm always spreading that positive energy, the vibes, the thoughts, the vibrations. I'm always doing that. That's all. That's me. And when you pray to who you pray to, I pray to a powerful God. And I pray to my ancestors, the divine energy, and I'm really, really big on that. So yeah.
So you just gotta keep positivity no matter what.
No matter what the situation is, just because of what I've been through, and living in my car, living in my car for a while. And
tell me about that.
How you
end up in that situation?
Yeah. So where I was at the time, it got pretty crowded. And so, I just said, you know what, I'm about to pack up the 2013 Chevy Malibu. I'm about to put everything in it. You know what I'm saying? And I said a prayer before I took off and was like, yo, God just got me. And ended up being guided towards this lady named Brittany Hunter. And she was very nice. I mean, very nice lady. And she was like, you can stay with me for a while if you want to. And I stayed with her for a little while, but then had to move a little bit.
Yeah.
But shout out to her though. I really do appreciate her.
Shout out Miss Hunter.
Yeah, really do appreciate her. She's real. And then I ended up telling one of my bros that actually trained me, like, yo, I'm in a position right now. I'm just letting you know I might not be able to, because I'm still going to work. I'm still doing my workouts. I'm still going to work. I'm still living my life. I can't really just stop and be mad at myself and be mad at other people because of my situation. So I had to push through. And I ended up getting in contact with him.
Now we about to dig just a little bit deeper.
Go ahead, dig, man.
So, what was your mental like when you got injured?
Man, I'll never forget. June 14, 2018. I was playing in Skins League, and I remember taking off, and I knew because it was on a fast break. I got the ball got pushed up to me, and I was going up for a layup, and I went off the wrong foot, and it just happened.
Like somebody pushed you?
It was just self-inflicted. It was me. I was just going up and I just went up wrong. And it just gave out. It tore. Still tried to play on it. September 2nd, I ended up tearing my meniscus. And then October 17th, I ended up tearing my cartilage. So this is all in, the same year. So this is 2018. And then I ended up having 2 surgeries. October 7th was the first one, and I believe the next one was about a month or so later. I had to have another one. But I took that moment as a time for me to just reinvent myself. Really just really talk to God and really just learn who I am. At the time I really didn't know who I was. I was trying to portray something that was on the verge of becoming something dumb, right? Yeah. So I'm glad that I was able to sit back and watch and just really just reflect on everything. And it was a great experience. I wouldn't trade it. I promise I wouldn't trade it, because I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for it. It slowed me down. It got me right, mentally, spiritually, physically. And it helped me tremendously just with everything. So I take that with gratitude. I'm not mad about it at all. Wouldn't be here, honestly, bro.
So this when you was laying in that hospital bed,
laying in that hospital bed, bro.
When you was laying in that hospital bed, did you get depressed? Was that the lowest moment in your life? Do you feel like everything was just taken away from you?
I wouldn't say that. I think when I felt what you just said. I felt that when I got helped off the court when I tore my cartilage in October. I think that's when, oh no, it was September. I'm sorry. That's when I felt helpless. That's when I felt like everything was stripped. I remember getting help to my car. I drove back to the crib, and I remember just crying in my car. I just busted out crying. It couldn't stop, because I knew at that moment, I couldn't play the game that I love. I couldn't move how I want to move now. I got to really take care of this, and it was a chance for me to actually play overseas in Mexico at the time. That's why I was pushing through. I was like, I'm gonna push through until I can play on it. I can play. And my pops looking at me like, nah, bro, you might want to just. But God was like, man, sit down. Sit down, bro. So it was that time. So it was an experience, bro. It was an experience. Yeah.
Hospital. How long was you in the hospital for?
Well, you got released that same time. It was the same day I got released, but I wasn't able to walk until, without crutches, I wasn't able to walk until I had surgery in October. I wasn't able to walk until January by myself. So it was just crutches. Yeah. It was December I was walking by myself. I'll say that around December I was walking by myself.
But
yeah.
fully walking,
like without pain,
Yeah.
you know, without trying to think about it, just walking. So that was, whew, man, that was a journey. That was a journey. What you got, man? What, man?
Besides all the low, like, sad part of your basketball, have you ever got like a funny injury? You ever like
A
popped your
funny
finger
injury?
in a place?
And that's funny.
Yeah. I popped my big toe out of place. I popped my big toe. I was playing soccer, bro, and I promise you,
man.
I end up kicking the ball, bro.
Wait.
My big toe was like this, bro. I promise you.
Yeah.
It was like just the top of my big toe just popped up. And I was walking on it for like 2 minutes.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That didn't hurt. Like it was just my toe.
At first, cause you know we was running. You feel me? Like, and we wasn't just thinking about it. And I took off my sock. I thought I had a hole in my sock, bro.
You know,
and I promise you, they had the whole team. They had to hold me down for the coach to pop my big toe back in place. You ever had something like that happen to you?
Yeah, I mean, with injuries, you don't. We don't see it as something to laugh about. I would say, we automatically go to how can we take care of it? Like, what can we do to what treatment do we need to take? How we need to do it? Where we need to go? Icing, stem. You know what we got to do. So
ice bath.
You know, ice bath, stuff like that. So yeah, oops, my bad. But yeah, hit the mic.
So, what was your journey to get to the pros? Like, what was that like? The desired destination to play in, go to.
Yeah, I mean, my journey it's a lot different than I would say others, because I didn't have the luxury of being like a 5-star, a 4-star, a 3-star. I didn't have the luxury of going to a Division One. And it's not, and I'm not knocking anybody that, you know, of course, that's at that level and doing their thing. I'm just speaking on my testimony, but going, you know, having to be at an NAIA Division II, coming really from the bottom. I mean, you have to kind of do it yourself. So I reached out to, and I'll show you on my phone, I reached out to about 3,000 coaches, teams, players even. And I, you know, was sending them emails. I'm sending them text messages. I mean, I'm sending them different things. I've made a whole bio of myself with videos like, hey, you know, I'm Chris Crook. This is where I'm from. If you need anybody, I'm interested. My phone number is yada, yada, yada. This is my, and I actually had some people hit me back. But I think out of that, 3 to 4, it's about 3,000 to 4,000. Like I said, I'll show you. But about 3,000 or 4,000 people that I hit up, I'll probably say only about 5 hit me back. So like, it doesn't hurt. For me, that was a up. Like that was a up for me. I'm like,
because it you know, a lot of courage.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's something that was like, at least 5 hit me back. You know, it wasn't 0%. You know what I'm saying? It was a little chance. You know what I mean? And I took that with a grain of salt and just kept pushing. And I kept going. Kept doing it.
You took the extra step.
Yeah. And opportunities just started coming. I mean, I tried out for a couple of the TBL teams. And it was cool. You know, it was cool. I didn't play bad, but I, you know, could have played better and everything like that. So, but it was an experience. I didn't play up to par to make it, but I kept pushing.
Oh yeah.
And I remember, I don't know how deep you want to get, but
get deep, bro.
Nah, you know, if you got another question or something, you can go ahead,
bro. Let's get deep.
So, this is, I haven't been open about this. This is really deep. I'm not gonna get too into it. Yeah. But
if you want to, we ain't
nah. You know, I know you ain't gonna stop me, Corey. You just gonna let me go.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep on.
I know you gonna let me go. February 19th, 2021. It was a dream that I had, and it was really deep, man. I mean, February 13th is when I tried out. That same year is when I tried out for a TBL team.
Yeah.
I knew at that moment, like after the tryout, I knew I wasn't gonna make it. Right. You know, if you did your thing, you know, if you was slacking, you know.
Yeah.
So I knew, you know, and I remember just.
Was you slacking in something more?
Man, it was the day before, man. I'm in the gym and I'm just going as hard as I can. and I'm not saying this as an excuse or nothing like that. Like, it's not an excuse. Yeah. Just saying, like, you know, I was going as hard as I can. I was just mentally like, yo, I'm gonna go as hard as I can. This workout is gonna carry over. But you know, as you go on, you kind of learn that you can't. Yeah, you can't do that. But even if it wasn't for that, I mean, mentally, I still just wasn't there. You know, and I remember when I didn't make it, I just prayed and I was like, you know, God, if this is something that you want me to do, tell me, give me a sign. Yeah. And then February 19th, that sign came, and it was my Mimi and my grandmother, and you know, and she talked to me and got me back right, and it got me into a very nice position. And now I'm just building on it and just doing my thing. So
what position was that?
So things just started kind of clicking. It started happening. I ended up playing for the Outlaws on the semi-pro team that year, and got acquainted real good. And shout out to all of them over there. They was great. They was phenomenal. They definitely helped my game. And then I ended up playing again the next year in 2022, and that's when it all kind of started to click. I started to see like my game kind of progress and get better. Yeah. And then from there, that's when some stuff really started happening. It's crazy because I can't like explain it. Like, it's just one of them things where it just happened. Yeah. You know, it was divine. It was nothing. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't know. I was just doing what I do. You know, you control what you can control, right? So it just started clicking, right? And that's when just so happened I'm doing a workout at the Santa Fe Club, and Sam Presti walk in, and you know, I'm doing my workout, and you know, you kind of you look around and see who in the gym, right? You know, so I'm doing my workout, my homie helping me, and so he look over, and I look over at him. I look at the homie, and I'm like, "Hey man, you know who that is, right?" And he was like, "I think so." I was like, "No, I'm about to turn up, bro." I was like, "No." I said, "No, I gotta go. I gotta do it." Like, and not saying we wasn't going hard before, but that energy shifted. You hear me? Like that energy shifted. I got to going nuts. So,
you was missing any shots?
I don't think I was that day. I think I probably missed 2 or 3.
Shoot or shoot?
No, shoot or shoot. Shoot. But even so, we didn't talk that day. It was actually a month after that particular moment that we actually sat and talked. He came up to me after my workout, one of my workouts. He'll always just kind of sit and watch, you know. His son would be training on the other court, and so he'll kind of look over and just watch and see and be like, "Yeah, you working." You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm peeping it, so my confidence through the roof. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on that thing." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing my thing. Okay, I'll get it. You know what I mean? So, but I just kept the energy good, and he came up to me, and he was like, "Man, so I really love the way you work. So you really be working. You really be doing it. Just keep going. You got it." I think in that moment he knew what I was doing. Right? Yeah. He knew what I was going for. I actually it was another time after that I actually talked to him, and I asked him like, "Yo, what can I do at this point? What can I do at this point if I'm coming off the screen here and they ain't playing in the drop zone? Yeah. How can I go against that? Or if I'm coming off and they trap me on the weak side, how can I go off of that?" You know, he really broke it down to me just right then and there. And it lets you know, like, these GMs in the league, they have the knowledge of the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they understand, you know, everything, you know, and just hearing that from him and him actually taking the time to tell me that and really, you know, mess with me was cool. And then, you know, after that, you know, that's when the blue happened. But I don't know. Go ahead with you. Go ahead with you.
We about to go to commercial, y'all. So we're gonna be back. Just peep this commercial real quick, and we're out. We got commercials. Oh,
yeah, project that. Project that.
we're back, everybody. If you're enjoying it so far, please send some W. Not still send a W. We have my guy Chris here still. You haven't left. Can't take no potty breaks. No, no nothing.
No. I didn't. I stayed here. I wanted to though. I really did. I really wanted to. I did. I wanted to take one, but it's all
Water
good.
is not helping. I like core. Hey, what type of water do you drink?
What type of water am I drinking?
No, what type of water?
Type of water. Love to drink.
What kind of gas station? 7-Eleven.
Well, I just take that gallon waters, but I usually pour out the gallon water and I go to Santa Fe Club and I use. They have some very very good filtered water up at the Santa Fe Club. Great.
Santa Fe Club.
A lot of different amenities up there as well.
What's your relationship with Santa Fe?
That relationship goes back to 2012. My mom actually, I remember her. It was one summer afternoon. I remember her just telling me, "Hey, you want to come up to this gym with me? About to see about getting a membership." I was like, "What gym?" Hey, club. I went up there and I instantly loved it because it had everything. It had basketball. It had swimming pool, sand pits. It had weightlifting. And it was everything that right.
What's that?
Pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah, they had the pickleball for sure. Yeah, that thing was going. But it was just everything. I just fell in love instantly. Since then, I've been going there. And relationship just kept developing. It kept going. It kept growing. It's at a very good spot right now, and I'm very appreciative of it.
Membership.
Do I pay for what? Membership?
Yeah.
It's some of my friends, we like to say freeloader gang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to the freeloader gang, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the freeloader gang.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's great. It's great because they allow me to.
That's what
they really do. I mean, it's genuine, and I'm able to move how I need to move in order to make the dream work, man.
Because they let us in for free.
Right.
They didn't have no questions.
Yeah, no questions at all, man. I mean, it's Go ahead, say it, sis. But yeah, it was they gonna show love. They definitely gonna show love, and shout out to them as well.
Shout out to
Santa Fe Club already.
Eastside, 63rd. Did a workout with an NBA player.
Xavier Henry.
Yeah. Xavier Henry.
That was amazing. I mean, just knowing it was gonna happen was like it was dope.
Yeah.
It was one of them things where you can't lose in this situation. First and foremost, before to even get that, it was some steps into it. But yeah, definitely. And his people saw my film. They saw what I was doing. They was like, yeah, he definitely go ahead, see what's up. So he took the time out, came up there, really gave me a lot of game. I mean, he gave me a bunch of game. Even to this day. I mean, it's just he really he gave me more confidence. Yeah. He just gave me more confidence. I mean, the confidence just ballooned even more, and I appreciate him, his family, his people for actually helping too, and just really just supporting me. And he, like I said, just the conversations that we had, just him teaching me the details of the game, understanding the details.
So do y'all still?
Not right now. No. We don't communicate right now. Hopefully we can get back on it. But he nothing but a phone call away, and that's the blessing. It truly is, and I don't take that for granted at all. That's something that I don't not brag about or anything like that, because I'm very humble about it. It's just a blessing. It is.
Are you working with any?
Yeah, I'm working it by myself. You know, my friends, family, just kind of making it happen, and with some things that we got going on, just really focusing. I know that that's gonna happen, right? I have the utmost confidence in that part of my life. I will be playing in it, and I'm gonna say that on. I will be playing in
Only
the,
at the Where the
you know,
Highlights
I will be
podcast.
playing in the NBA. I don't even if you don't believe me, that's cool. God did, but but I think just being able to get through it and push through and continue to grind, man. I mean, that's all you can.
Let y'all know the workout is on the Where the Highlights. Watch out.
Yeah, you got to. I
After the
think
podcast, though.
for sure though. And for the younger generation that's watching, middle school, high schoolers, understand that it takes work. I know that a lot of you have aspirations for BA or any sport that you're going towards or anything that you're doing, but just understand and know that it takes work. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. Please understand you can't. It's more than just making a highlight reel. You have to really put in the work. I think that's the main thing that gets kind of taken away. Really, you don't have to be on social media all the time. You know, you kind of move without it. We was here before it. Oh, and I'm not knocking social.
We're gonna get into
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but you know, I'm not knocking social media at all. It's great. It's dope. But just really focus on your game. I mean, really focus and break down your game and be honest with yourself and continue to push. Even if your friends or your family don't really believe in it. I mean, that's fine. Like that's okay. Like it's good. I mean, God gave you the vision. So you act on it. And you do your thing and push forward and good things will happen. But just know that it takes hard work. I'm still trying to get there, right? Like I'm still trying to go, you know, and
so you not big into social media. Why not? Like, no, social media plays a big role nowadays.
It's just not me, man. I mean, I'm not saying that I won't post. I mean, I'll post. You know, I do. You know, I post every now and then. I still do be on social media. I just don't post or anything like that. I look at things. I keep up, right? But it's just not me, man. I mean, I don't mind that. I don't have a problem with anybody that's on social media all the time because some social media influencers is bringing in a good bag. You know, they bring in a good bag. But for me, it's different because I'm not moved on money. Money is not what moves me. It's not what's making me do, right? This is more just for the love. And I think for me, I would get distracted if I started putting energy towards social media, putting it out towards social media. My love would start to shift for it. Yeah.
Tell me about your workout plan. You go workout plan.
Just a day in my life, just working out.
Yeah.
So we can go on Tuesday. We can do it Tuesday. So Tuesday morning, I wake up at 4:30 a.m. Get ready. I get to the gym by about 5:20. I have a workout, cardio workout on the Stairmaster from 5:30 to 6.
So you start out with cardio?
Huh?
You start out with cardio?
Yeah, you start off with the cardio. You start off with the Stairmaster. You got to get that heart rate.
I heard a lot of people don't start with the cardio first.
Oh, well, I look the way I look for a reason. I do the cardio, I do the Stairmaster, and then we end up playing. We always play on Tuesday. So we'll play on Tuesday. We'll play for about an hour and some change, right? Play about from 6 to about 7:20. After that, shout out to the MBBA, by the way. MBBA, that's the morning runs. MBBA.
What's that?
Men's basketball. But it's MBBA, and I know that
it sounds like some OG. Like they got the OG.
I just know Johnny is he's the CEO. Shout out to Ryan, the whole squad, Josh, everybody that's in it. You know, I'll do that. I'll hoop, and then after that, I have my weights. I lift from about 7:20 to about 8 o'clock, 8:15. From there, I got to go to work. I'm still working, by the way. So I still work at a warehouse on the south side. So I'll work and I'll go to work from about 9 o'clock to about 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
Then after that, I'll go and get my recovery done and then start it over again. So my whole day is really consistent of work, and I wouldn't change it, honestly. I mean, the warehouse it builds you. It's great. It's good.
It ain't for the weak.
It's not. It's really not. I mean, it really does. It's helped my game more than people with it, right? So it's a blessing. You know, it's a reason. But,
so you let Word of Highlights come shoot like an MBBA video?
Yeah, of course. World of Highlights. Let me say, World of Highlights can do whatever when it comes to anything that I'm dealing with. World of Highlights is up and coming. World of Highlights is new, it's fresh, it's going, man. And
arguably the best sports, like even in Oklahoma.
I mean, go ahead and speak it though. Say it. Say it.
Word of Highlights is the best social media page for anybody who need highlights.
There you go. All right, there it is. There it is. I love that. That's with confidence.
No matter what.
That's with confidence. There you go. Say that then. Go ahead and say that. Say that. But not like for real though. Honestly, man, what y'all doing? I mean, it's like I said in the beginning, man. This is
pushing.
Y'all pushing, and y'all are opening up so many doors for these youngers. I think that's the greatest thing for the younger generation to have some type of outlet.
Yeah.
For their endeavors and what they want to do, and knowing that World of Highlights will be there, you know, if they play and if they need some film or if they need to look at how they can work on their game, you know.
Nobody, they ain't listening, bro. They not really listening.
Shout out World of Highlights again. I mean, it's not in y'all, it's on y'all. Shout out to Ronnie actually that actually used to say that all the time in college. That's my guy. I always used to say it's not in you, it's on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out Ronnie, man.
So if you had somebody to run your social media later?
Yeah. If I 100%, if I trusted it, of course it'd be somebody that I trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I'll let somebody run the social media. It's no question at all.
And we're about to go to commercial, guys. This commercial is sponsored by no other than Twister Corey at the Dapper Dan at 5091 East 51st Street. Go there. Dapper Grooming Dance, the best barbershop in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Talk your talk.
Talk
your talk. No, you're not.
I'm being humble.
You are being humble, but you're still talking your talk.
Yeah, I'm just being humble.
Yeah.
And no other than this commercial right here in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Playboy, run this shit, ho.
And we're back. We're back. So, I heard like you have a camp going on. When is that camp going on?
Yeah, the Crook Foundation, man. We definitely moving. Just found it as well. Shout out to my friends and my family.
Amen.
This is a blessing. I mean, it's really, this foundation is for the next generation. It's for not even just the next generation. It's for my generation. It's for the older generations. For everyone. Just bringing awareness, helping kids, mental awareness, giving back to the kids, doing back to school drives, food drives, giving back to the community. But yeah, it's a lot going on into it with the foundation. Our first event is actually a basketball camp. Middle school basketball camp is going to be at the Santa Fe Club. on 63rd.
Again.
That has all the amenities, by the way.
Everything you need.
Pool, basketball court.
And they got a good food.
Yeah, food stand. All that. But no, it's gonna be there. The price of it is free. The price of it is free.
Free $99.
Yeah, the price of it is free. So yeah.
And where the highlights will be there. So just to let you guys know.
Of course,
you will be recorded. Come on.
But yeah, it's really just to get back to the kids and for them to actually get some experience from not only myself, but I have some professional basketball players too. That's coming. That's going to help me with this. Don't
forget, guys. This is free.
Right.
Like
right.
professional.
Right.
Not just me.
Right.
Professional.
Like this these is guys that look apart.
He throwing shots.
Corey, you're my guy, man. You're my guy, Corey.
Today,
you're my guy, man. But but seriously though, it's June 26th, 27th. It's from 9 to 12:30. On the second day of camp, at the end of camp, there will actually be a pool party as well. Food and drinks is gonna be provided for both days. Concession stand will be open as well if you wanna.
I'm telling y'all, bro, all of this is free except for the concession stand part.
Yeah, because the concession stand part. I mean, you got to buy your candy and stuff, or whatever you want to buy.
You should be needing candy at the basketball
practice. But the food and drinks will be provided. The basic needs that you would need. Your lunch, drinks, water. Some Gatorades. So it will be provided.
At what cost again?
It's I think it's let me see, free. It's free.
FREE.
It's free. So but yeah, it's going to be dope, man. Like I said, it's a lot of people that's helping with this. It's not just me. It is the Chris Crook Foundation is a part of it, but the foundation is bigger than just myself. Yeah. It is my family, it's my friends, it's everybody that's involved. It's my partner in Santa Fe Club. It's World of Highlights. It's everybody. So this is a great event. Great event.
So why did you start it? It was ribs.
I think I've always wanted to have something to be able to give back. And in the time where my injury happened, it was more so of what else do you do, Chris? Like, what else are you about? What else are you trying to do with your life besides play basketball? We know you're going to do basketball, right? And being able to understand that and break it down, and now I found something. It's like I said, man. I mean, I know I talk about God a lot. It's really just God. I mean, it's no other. I can't explain this. It's just God. I mean, I can't. It's hard to just put it into words on. I didn't even think that it'd be happening right now, right? As I was doing it, I'm doing it, and I'm just seeing it come to fruition, and I'm like, how is this happening? Like, this is really happening, And so it's really
that's exactly how we feel about Word of Highlights,
right?
Exactly. Like, you started from like nothing, and just watching us, like watching everything progress,
right?
It like really feel good.
Yeah, no,
for
like, real, bro.
It just pushes you.
Yeah.
Oh, we can take it just a little step farther,
right? Because even like tagging on to that, like, we use each other as motivation, right? So I see World of Highlights branching out, they doing their thing, they going crazy, y'all doing it, right? That make me even want to go harder. That make me not want to stop. That make me want to just keep going and keep grinding and keep, staying 10 toes, really. Like, so, yeah, it's I love it, man. I love everything. I love it over here.
Love everything we do. We are like, oh man. Hi.
What's up?
What's our relationship like? Pause.
No, you good, man.
Pause.
What's in your relationship like?
In your words.
You yeah, you Corey, you I love your energy, Corey. I really do. I love your energy. I mean, we joke around a lot. We joke around a lot. We do. But I love your energy, bro. I love the energy that you bring. You always speaking positivity. You always lifting people up, bringing people together.
I was about to say.
Yeah, and you are, and you definitely inspire. You inspire me. I ain't even gonna lie. You inspire
You
me.
better make a grown man cry.
You inspire me, man. I'm very, very proud of you and happy for you.
What's your relationship with God though? Like, more important.
My relationship
Facts.
with God. I mean, I talk to God. I talk to God a lot, especially through times where it's hard, times where it's challenging. But I got a good village behind me, you know, and just growing that relationship with God is what has propelled me even more. With God, with my ancestors, with the divine energy. I'm reading a book right now, actually.
What's that book called?
Ida B. Wells' book, The Light of Truth. Definitely a great book if you want to learn about the history of our ancestors. And I'm trying to, not even trying to, I've been connecting with them and just understanding that our lives that we have now is a blessing. I mean, cannot take it for granted because what they went through back in them days, what you see on TV is not even half of what really happened. So, just knowing that, you know, your life is very valuable and that our ancestors really want us to push for our dreams and not give up, to push through, because if they did it, we can't.
Fact. That is a true fact. What is your favorite part about what you're doing?
My favorite part. I often do take a step back and just kind of look at what's going on. I had a moment actually with my kinfolk that's back there. We had a moment on his side of the family. I don't know, Trey, is it cool if I'm good? Okay. Yeah, we had a moment where his dad actually passed away and transitioned. We had the funeral last Friday, and in that moment, I remember that before that we linked up about 2 years ago, right? About 2 years ago. And he's a producer. So yeah, so he oh yeah, so it's all good. So yeah, he was telling me, man, like, during that time, like, you gotta link, we gotta get together, we gotta do what we do, and we ended up continuing to, keep a relationship. But it wasn't at the point where we both knew it could be. But then with his father transitioning, it made amends for us to really just be closer and be together. And I remember just sitting up with him just last Saturday. We just talking, we catching up. It was up to about 6 a.m, just talking, catching up. Really just telling each other, like, yo, we can't let this relationship go. So we gotta hold on to this. We gotta grow with each other, and he got some things coming too. And I'm very, very excited for bro. And
I know he said he was making beats.
Yeah.
And stuff.
He a producer, man. Shout out Filth, man. I mean, he
his name is Phil.
Phil.
I mean, over there.
Yeah.
That man's name is Phil.
Man. He
that must be something with the beats.
Hey, man. He go ahead and follow him. Filth, what's your _ Filth R _ Filth R. I'm telling you, definitely different.
Like filthy or PHI?
I mean, it's FIL.
FIL. Phil.
Definitely. He's. I'm glad he's in my life. I really am. Yeah. We grew up together. Been since the Sand Yard days. 3-4 years old, and to be back with a relationship with him, it's dope. It's really dope, and it's nothing but God.
Like, what's the top 5 players
ever? I like that. Now, yeah. I like that. Kobe. No order.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I know you was gonna try something else. Kobe. AI. Allen Iverson for the younger generation.
They better know that name. They better know that name.
Kyrie Irving. I don't want to say NBA. And this is not knocking on anybody else in the NBA, but there's a couple of guys overseas too. Mike Smith. Mike James. You probably ain't never heard of these names. Bryce Cotton. But these are guys that's overseas that's really doing it big. I mean, when I say Bryce Cotton is probably someone that I look up to the most. Just because we're around the same height. He's doing his thing. Yeah, 6 foot. 6 foot. Yeah, you know, we kind of around the same height, but you know, Bryce, with him being at his size and doing what he's doing over there in the NBL in Australia, I mean, it's super dope. It's something. It's inspiring. It really is, and I definitely look up to it. Kyrie, of course, another guy that I look up to, and hopefully get a chance to play against. I say that with confidence. So
confidence is key.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I mean, it's dope. I mean, now I think I named 5 or 6, but yeah, that's my top
maybe
5.
7.
Yeah, probably 7, somewhere around there.
Let's put your top 5 against my top 5.
Who's your top 5?
I got Kobe,
Right. Already.
Michael Jordan, Larry Bird,
Right.
Giannis, Jokic.
Right. I got 7. You got 5, so I got a bench.
Oh, that ain't fair. Okay. Let me add LeBron in there and James Harden.
Okay. All right, that's cool. I'm gonna add Shane Larkin, and I'm gonna add I'll add Joel. I'll let Joel.
Yeah, he gonna get cooked. He's definitely gonna get cooked by Jokic.
All of them are great.
Definitely.
All of them.
100%.
They are all at a level that I am trying to get at and work towards. So my utmost respect to them. I will not go in.
At 1v1
against who?
Jokic and Joel.
Jokic and Joel. They are both great players. They are both.
No, stop.
They are both.
Stop beating around the bush. I need a 1v1. Who you think will win that?
Jokic. 1v1. Man, I think that they would be stuck at 14 for a long time. And then they'll be stuck at 14, but to the point where it just, they'll be like, all right, man, it's good. We both.
Yeah. What'd you tell your past self? Looking forward now.
I tell my past self, keep going. Keep going. Don't let other influencers tell you that you're not good enough. Don't let other people tell you that it's not meant for you. Don't let other people tell you that you can't do it. Really, it's more so knowing that you're blessed, right? And you can do anything you really want to. Life. It's gonna take some work, yeah. Like it's not gonna be easy. Like it's gonna take some work. You gonna go over some hills. Gonna go through some trees. You gonna get hit by different things. Your car gonna hit you. I'm telling you, the main thing is really, like, truly, just getting up, bro. Like you have to get up and just keep going. Like I said, I'm still going. Like I'm still not there yet. I drive a 2013 Chevy Malibu with duct tape on the front of the cover. Like I'm cool with that. I know that that's not forever. It's temporary. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm okay with that. Things. That's fine with me. Like. I know where I know what I'm working towards, right?
Duct tape?
Yeah, the duct tape. Shout out Pawpaw. You know, shout out Pawpaw.
Hey, the OGs get it done somehow.
Right, am I lying, bro? Pawpaw dead, bro. He used to use duct tape on everything, bro. I'm telling you.
He used to like zip. My pops, he used to like zip tie like the hood.
Right. Bro, the OGs know how to like make stuff work. I think that's why I don't be tripping. Like I seen my bumper, bro. I got hit, like, and I seen it, and I was like, oh yeah, duct tape, we good. I got a silver car, we straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool. Like, you know, I'm good. But I must have went to Walmart. I grabbed the duct tape, bro. I duct taped it right up. You know, you didn't even know. Bro. Oh, I didn't know. Nah, that's all that matters.
Great minds think alike. Cause I did that exact same thing with blue.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Like, but no, seriously though, man. Like, always just continue to push. Understand that you're praying to a higher power. When you praying for it. And if you really putting in the work, if you are truly putting in the work, and if you truly dedicated to your grind, of course you're gonna have the distractions, you're gonna have the different things that you want to do in life. You know, you're gonna want to go do this and do that, but leave that at 5%, right? Leave that at 5%. Like 95% has to be it has to be goes your desire in your life. Do that.
But have you invested in yourself? Like, have you invested in
just with everything.
All or nothing.
It's all or nothing. I mean, I know they say don't put all your eggs in one basket, but I got multiple chickens, so like so it's all good. I know that, like I said, the visions, the what comes to me, and just kind of how everything moves in my life kind of takes me away from when people say, I don't know if you could, like, you 6 foot, bro. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do that. You know, I don't see you doing it. Yeah, you don't see me doing it, but I see myself. You know, and I know what I put in on a daily basis. I'm with myself 24/8. You only with me hour, 30 minutes. You know. Yeah.
So that's all for us today, my guy. So where can we find you at? Like Facebook, Instagram?
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, C_Crook1. I'm not really on Twitter like that, but you can I'll say just go follow me. I don't know if the younger generation is on Facebook, but the older generation is watching. Y'all can follow me on Facebook. Just put in Chris. Not that hard. And I'm with the older generation now. You know, I'm touching a good great grand number coming here soon. So
dirty 30.
It's blessings. It's so much love. But really, just before we end, just thank you, and I appreciate y'all for letting me be the first person on the show with this, and just showing that love. Thank you. This is amazing. I've had a good time, man, and we definitely gonna grow. I can see this becoming big. And again, June 26th, June 27th
at the Santa Fe
Club, man.
East.
It's free. You know, it's free. Come learn some game. Come have some fun. We're gonna teach y'all a lot of things, man. And it's gonna be a worthwhile experience. So you have to sign up in person, so bring a parent or guardian with you. Go into Santa Fe. They're going to be at the front desk. Just fill out a form, and you will be good to go. Take care of everything else.
I'd like to say one more time, it's free.
It's free.
FREE.
It's free, man.
Santa Fe East 63rd. So that would be all for us today, folks. And subscribe to Word of Highlights no matter what. You want to just show the appreciation. Hit the like, hit the share. Hit the comment.
Hey,
subscribe. Don't leave it red.
Do
not leave it red. Make it. That's what I see you coming out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I told you.
That's all, folks.
I told you. I'm telling you, man. Coming, bro.
Let's say, have anybody ever told you look like Trey Young?
Not Trey Young. Trey Songz.
Yeah, that's
Trey Songz. Yeah.
You look like Trey.
Which one of y'all? See, I told you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Which one of y'all?
We're done, folks. Like,
man, I'm coming, bro.
We're done.
Trey, talk to me, man. What's happening?
We're out.